Okay, this is the second part of the video, so let's carry on. So what do you have to have ready on exam day? You need your e-ticket, you need your exam day checklist. Again, I think I just went over this in the last video, but I'm just double checking. It takes a long time for those videos to upload. So get the exam day checklist. It is on the module in Canvas. So you can get that. Make sure your device is already charged, plugged in, ready to go. Your Chrome extension is working. You've taken off the Grammarly. And if you have any kind of assisted technology, you have it ready. I don't know of any students that I have that need that, but maybe mailers do. Make sure you can use your notes. And this is going to be the cautionary tale I want to give you. When I was a brand new teacher, I was teaching at Dr. Phillips. It was my first year. And I gave students the incentive that if they didn't miss any classes or only missed one class at the end of the year, they could take an open note, open book exam. And so, anyway, I had a lot of students who really worked hard to not um, to be able to take that. And so, anyway, they took the exam and they failed it. And I'm like, what the heck? It was open book, open note. And so I talked to my sister, who was a much more experienced teacher. I'm like, what is the deal? I mean, it's crazy to me. And she said, no, she said, when it's open book, open note, they don't study for it. And so she goes, they always fail those exams. So that's the cautionary note. And what she recommended to me was that instead of giving the incentive of an open note exam, that I give every kid that with perfect attendance an index card and tell them they could write anything that they wanted on the index card. And then she said that would make sure that they thought about it, they processed it, they decided what they wanted to put on that index card, and the next year all those kids got A's. So that's the point. You want to process the information, make your own study guide, use that cram packet, highlight terms and use it. Don't wait till the day of the test and like, oh, I think I'll use the cram packet now. If you've never looked at it, you'll never be able to find what you need. So the other thing is that research review guide, the research method review guide that we provided, that's another one. But again, you need to be using it. Use it as you do your Unit 6 and Unit 7 FRQs, and so that you know that document and you know it well. You're not really going to have time to go look things up in a book. You don't want to go look them up in the internet, because if you go to a website where they're cheating, like Wikipedia or Reddit or whatever, if there's organized cheating in there and you're in that site, you will get flagged for cheating, whether or not you were cheating. There's no way to identify who was and who was not if there's cheating going on there. So you don't want to just be going outside and doing that. So you want to use your class notes. You want use notes that you've taken, hopefully, as we've done the reviews, and then use the things Mailer and I have given you, and actually use them before the test day. Okay. What do you need on exam day? You just need paper and your review materials, those kind of things, and you're charged up and plugged in laptop. Okay, and these are other exams. I'm not going to worry about that. Again, you can use your class notes. You can use any kind of prior assignments. You can use a calculator. So if you have to figure mean, median, and mode, you'll be able to do that on a calculator this year. That never happens with AP Psych. Okay. You can't share study notes. So like you can't have a Google Doc open where you're all in the same Google Doc. You have to have it on your own device. If otherwise you're collaborating, and you can get tagged for cheating on that. So don't do that. Again, internet searches will waste your time and put you at risk of an exam violation. The more time you're spending then searching, the less time you're actually writing your answers. And then they're not going to give you credit for internet-based facts. And if you plagiarize, your exam is going to get flagged. Okay. Copying from websites, social media, or online forums is considered plagiarism and will be detected. They're going to use some kind of Turnitin.com, like Turnitin.com, to check it, and your exam score gets canceled. So don't cheat. Mailer and I see tons of it in your FRQs. It's not everybody, but there's lots of cheating going on. And most of the time, we talk about it, we compare across classes, and like mammalian cochlea. We saw all these kids write mammalian cochlea on one of those when it was the organ of Corti. And so, all these kids write organ or mammalian cochlea. Where did that come from? We didn't teach you mammalian cochlea. Well, it came from Wikipedia. All we have to do is cut your sentence and throw it into the browser, and boom, up pops Wikipedia. So it's super easy to find it. We just don't fight it. We'll have to fight with your parents, and in the end, we'll probably have to give in. And so we just go, meh, College Board's going to catch them. And the consequences for getting caught are huge. It'll keep you from being admitted to college. They're going to notify all the admissions offices. So that is a huge consequence. I don't think you take it that seriously. Some of you are used to cheating and getting away with it, and you're not considering the fact we're going, me. So make sure you don't do it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth messing up your future. Okay, look for, you should have an exam confirmation from May 4th. Check your email, check your spam if you don't have it in your email, and verify that email address. And then on the 17th, you should have your e-ticket. If you don't have it by 9 p.m. on the 17th, then notify me if you're my student and Mailer if you're her student, so that we can help you get that, okay? And remember, it'll be in your My AP, all right? You need to complete this AP exam day checklist. That way you'll have the information sitting right by you, so you can fill out the security questions and you're not, in a panic looking for it. One important part is you got to have that AP ID from your test ticket written down. You can print this, you can use it as electronic, or you can just handwrite the answers out so you have them laying there by your laptop or your phone or whatever you're using to take the test. Okay, this says the most important thing is you got to have that 8-character AP ID from your e-ticket, okay, so that you can get all checked in. All right, on exam day, we have a 2-question exam. So you're going to look over here on the right, right? You're going to check in again at 1:30. You're going to complete identity information. One thing they said about the identity information is they're checking how you write, and they're going to compare it to the actual exam to see if you're writing like a high school student in your security information, and then you write like a college professor in your other information, then they're going to catch that and, question the cheating on it. So, make sure you don't have your mom answer them for you later, okay? So they're going to be verifying that. And it sounds like they're bringing out the FBI on this. So, just be careful. All right, you have 2 questions, all right? Remember, there's no multiple choice on this test. You have 2 questions, 2 FRQs. The first FRQ is 25 minutes. It will have 8 tasks in that. So it'll be a scenario with 8 tasks, right? Or bullet points, terms or tasks. So you'll have 8, and you'll need to complete those in 25 minutes. Then you have 5 minutes to get your answer submitted. Go ahead and get it submitted. As you work through those 8 bullet points, the first thing you want to do is read the question in its entirety, read it, read the bullet points, and then answer the ones you know off the top of your head, okay? Do those first, and don't start looking them up one after the other, because it might be the easiest terms are at the end, and because you took so much time looking them up, you never got to the end of the test. So just do the ones you know off the top of your head, and then if you have to go look up a definition to remember something, do that later. Make sure you follow SOTAs, keep it in order of the prompt. I believe they're going to number them or letter them, so you can put your letters. Go back and look over and make sure you answered everything. Every once in a while, some of you leave one of the terms out. Once that 25 minutes has expired, okay, you want to start thinking about submitting, okay? So you're going to have to upload the document. If you're doing that, you're going to have to cut and paste into the exam. Or you're going to have to take your pictures. So again, if you do the simulation, the demo, then you'll know kind of how long that is going to take you. But don't, go extra and then not have time to submit. That would be terrible. You may not finish all the bullets in 25 minutes. Some of you, may not get that done, and that's okay. You don't have to get every bullet answered. If you get 8 or 9 on the whole test correct, you're going to pass the AP exam. So you don't have to get everyone right, everyone finished. They're trying to give you more and stretch you because, it gives you less time to cheat as well. Okay, so 25 minutes for that, and then 5 minutes to submit. If you get done early and submit early, you're just going to sit in a waiting room and watch the time tick down until the new question opens for you. It'll open automatically. Don't refresh your browser. Don't, back up your browser. You can, once you submit, you cannot look at the first question again. It is done for you. Now, it may take more time to upload, but as long as you've hit the submit within the 30 minutes, the uploading time doesn't count against you. Remember, everybody all over the place is going to be uploading at the same time. All right. So then you're in the waiting room. Hopefully you've taken all your time and looked over your answer and added any details that you can. All right, then it'll open for question two. Question two is 15 minutes and it's going to have 6 bullet points, 6 tasks or terms. And this question we know is research methods. So that's the best part. We know it's a research method question. So you know you need to hit research methods really hard. And that's why Mailer and I have been giving you so many research FRQs, because we know you have to write that one. That's the only one that we know for sure. And so you've got 15 minutes to do those 6. Again, you may not finish it. So, but when there's 5 minutes left, start your submission process. You're going to cut and paste, take your picture, whatever it is. Make sure you're doing that. If you don't submit on time, that is not a reason to get a retake. So just get it submitted, all right? You don't want to write that whole response and then run out of time and not get it submitted. Now, after the second one is submitted, you want to wait and make sure everything is uploaded before you exit the test, okay? So don't leave the test till your answers have uploaded. By now, the first one should have uploaded. You're just waiting on the second. So don't leave the test until your answers have successfully uploaded, okay? So that might take a little longer. All right, music theory, I don't think we have any kids in that. World languages, I'm not going to talk about that. Your testing environment, make sure that it's quiet, that you can focus. Get rid of the distractions. Turn off the TV. Go to a quiet place in the house. Let everybody know, hey, I'm taking an AP test. Do not bother me while I'm doing this, okay? Turn off any kind of distractions so that you can focus on taking this test. Make sure your device, phone, computer, whatever, is plugged in so it doesn't run out of charge, okay? Also, pay attention to your internet capacity, your bandwidth. Don't have your brothers on Fortnite and, your sister streaming videos that is slowing down your internet. So you need the bandwidth for this test and they all have to let you have it. Now, if you have a sibling, and Mailer and I have a lot of twins and we have lots of siblings, one in her class, one in my class, or siblings within our classes, you're not gonna get flagged for cheating or anything if you are at the same address. You just can't work together. So the best way to do it is just go to separate rooms and take your test. So, but just because you have the same IP address, that's not going to be an issue for you. So you'll be good there. And make sure you've got your checklist and all the stuff you want to use right there with you and that you're ready to go. Here's all the cheating kind of stuff. This is a big deal. This is the big thing. You may not incorporate work which is not your own, and you may not provide or receive aid of any kind from anyone. So collaboration is not permitted. You can't copy and paste something in. It's just got to be your own words. Just write your own words. You can look at the definition, just put it in your own words and then apply it, because the application is what is key here. You have to be able to apply it. If you are identified as trying to receive help through the web, through your phone, social media, they're saying they use sophisticated detection technologies. So you don't want to get caught. They're going to scan your paper for plagiarism. And so you need to, just don't do that. All right. And again, it's severe consequences. All right. 30 minutes before your exam, check in. Okay. You'll see it. Right? You answer the questions. It's divided into parts, so it's probably letters. Just put the letter next to it. You don't need any other formatting. Don't rewrite the word. Don't put the word and then a dash. Students who do that always put fragment afterwards, and you can't score on a sentence fragment. It has to be a complete sentence. Watch your time. Okay, when it says submit, it'll turn red. When it says it's under 5 minutes, it turns red. Start submitting. Okay. Don't lose track of time. That is not a reason to get a retest. Make sure you submit it. So you're either going to browse for the file and add it, or you're going to upload it, or you're going to cut and upload photos and cut and paste, whatever it is, and then hit the submit button. You have to hit the yellow submit button. All right. If anything goes wrong during the exam, your internet fails, anything like that, you're going to have to request a retake, and you're going to contact me or Mailer, and we'll help you with that. Don't call College Board. You have to email them. Okay, exam scores should come out around July 5th or within a week after that. So that's when we expect it. And the rest of it says that all colleges are going to take those scores. So if you pass, your college will take it. And I'm out of time. Don't forget, last day to turn in late work for seniors is May 13th by midnight. And for underclassmen, May 19th by midnight. So good luck, guys.